Hi everybody, it's me, Lindsay. I'm just recording this video because I guess it's time to bring back my reviews. I'm sorry I did not have a chance to watch last week's episode, Scorpion, or I believe the week before. Ouch. I don't know. Alright, so tonight's episode, Team Scorpion, was very odd and unique, you can say, and kind of crazy. And this is definitely spoiler alerts. Now, tonight's episode entitled Sly and the Family Stone. And the reference, it's a very, very weird title because it's actually Sly. Let me make sure. Yeah, because the episode Sly and the Family Stone is actually a reference to the band and which is very weird, I have to say. Yeah, it was a American band and from 1967 to 1983. Anyway, but it's also the name of tonight's episode, Scorpion, and it was a crazy episode. I never imagined it. The whole entire episode was mostly about Walter trying to save his hometown where he came from in Ireland from being killed on the day known as Pattern Day, which is celebrating, I guess, the remembrance of a family member's death. Henceforth, they were celebrating the life and death of Megan. As you guys don't know, it was actually started back in season 1. Walter had talked about his sister Megan, who was who had a hard time walking in her adult life. And by season 2, her condition was worse, and despite of what was going on with Walter trying to save his sister's life and trying to keep her memory alive, but despite of all the things that Walter was doing and not focusing on caring for his sister, Sylvester took over, and even though because he was in love with Walter's sister, Walter did not, even though Walter was not focused on her, Sylvester was. So by the time Walter was trying to get everything going and stuff, Sylvester ended up marrying Megan. And they did it properly, and they were wed, and despite Walter got furious. That was happening last season. If you don't believe me, go check it out right now. But anyway, so because of that and all this happening, and of course Megan ended up dying. She passed away, and she died with Walter and Sylvester, and of course Walter's and Megan's parents were there as well. So with Walter's mom and dad being there, and they end up taking Megan's body back to Ireland where she would be buried. So upon tonight's episode, which was that Walter and Sylvester were supposed to be celebrating Megan's life, and upon a revealing of a tombstone for Megan, which says, "Here lies Megan O'Brien Dodd," and it has the year she was born to the year she had died. And I guess the tombstone was probably paid by Sylvester, I believe. So I'm a little shaky. So anyway, it was really kind of crazy, seeing this, but, there were a lot of things going on trying to, for Walter trying to save, excuse me. I'm not the only one who's, I guess, dang it. I was supposed to say, I guess Jordan's not the only one who's starting to feel sick. Actually, I have allergies going. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, so Walter and Sylvester, even though they were trying to do what they could, but, you know, this was all about Megan. And even though Walter and, heck, Tim Armstrong, both worked together and tried to say, sorry about that. I guess when I'm done, I'm gonna go post this and, make myself some hot tea. Anyway, so anyway, yeah. So, I don't know. It was kind of weird how it ended to be, but I guess now things are getting good. And I guess the other reason is that I noticed that Toby and Happy stayed back this time. Even though Walter, Sylvester, Cave, Armstrong, and of course, Paige went to Ireland. And the reason why Toby and Happy stayed back is because Happy is pregnant, and Toby wants to stay with his loving fiance, you could say. So apparently Toby had found Cape's wedding album and the day he got married, and even though he said Toby really wanted to get married with a full wedding, you know, he wants to do a traditional wedding. And Happy was not happy about that until Cabe came in, and he said, and when he found that his wedding album was found, Cabe said to Cabe said to Happy that it was his best day of his life. So apparently Happy ended up agreeing to marry Toby in a traditional wedding, which was what he wants. So it's wedding bells for those two. So anyway, I don't know what's the next episode, but I mean, it's really kind of cool and whatnot. So hopefully we'll find out what's going on in the next episode, because I don't know. Alright, sorry you guys, I'm a little bit sniffly and just cough. You saw me coughing a lot. I've been right now working on I'm trying out sonnets, and just letting you guys know, it's a crazy, and if you guys want to know what brought me the idea of doing a sonnet is, it's kind of weird to explain, but it's something I have to do with what inspired. But I will explain this to you guys in my next video, okay? So stay tuned to that, and I'm gonna have to finish up playing. I have to be checking up on finishing up Fortress Fury as well. Okay, so I will see you guys hopefully in the next video. Bye.